Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Real Time, where we are live talking about film and television and everything in between. And today, we're going to be unboxing one of the best, if not the best, field camera monitors. Let's check it out. Hey there, everybody. Mustafa Talib here with Cinema King Productions, and thank you all so much for tuning in to Real Time. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and give this live stream a like. I'd really greatly appreciate it, as I'm trying to reach a goal of trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So we're almost there. We're about maybe 99 away. So if y'all could just help me out and do that for me. And you can see that we are going to be unboxing this guy right here, the Feelworld F6 field monitor. And I'm very excited about this because, well, let me preface the situation. You can first see that behind me, right? No monitor right here, right? My big screen that I used to have to see what the cameras were seeing. I had to get rid of it because it was just getting clunky. I have some more ideas of how to enhance and update the studio. You'll probably be seeing that in the near future, inshallah. That's one thing. Second thing, it was getting a little crowded, so I wanted to get something that was smaller, something that could be more portable, something that is easy to see, and of course double as a monitor for whenever I'm out on a shoot. And this kind of inspired me when we did our 48-hour challenge. Very excited that and very happy that my team and I, we entered that competition. And right now they're going through the judging process to see which film fits what category. So inshallah, you know, we can get an award of some sort, and I'd be very happy to receive something like that. So anyway, back to the story. While we were on that shoot, my buddy Fauzi, great filmmaker, we were working together on this film, and I noticed in his arsenal, like of equipment, he had a field monitor, the F6, as well. And I saw how useful it was for him, because most DSLRs, even the mirrorless cameras, right, the flip out screen, although it's very useful when you're in a very close proximity to it, you do, or rather you can miss a lot of things if you're not careful, because you're, you know, run and gun kind of style of filmmaking, or whatever the case may be. You might miss something that's important in the framing, in the composition. And so having a larger screen, more, you know, bigger than the 3-inch that you're given diagonally, you know, going with, you know, a 5.6, a 6-inch, a 7-inch screen, very, very useful, especially out in the field, just so you can have a better look at your frame and composition when you're taking your shots. So I wanted something that would help me with that. And then on top of that, the price point. I kept my eye on several different ones, and this one I put in my wish list, and then I got a notification that, hey, this dropped in price. And it was originally for the specs, which we're going to go over when we unbox this thing. The specs were about wait, what was I saying with that? Sometimes I get lost in thought. The specs are a lot, rather. This guy is filled with a lot of features, is what I meant to say. And basically with that, it's you know, the price point would go up higher. So it's originally at $160, $159.95, I think, on Amazon. But I got the notification that it dropped in price to $140, and the other monitors that were $140 had a lot less in terms of, you know, features that are preferable from independent filmmakers and the like. So I kept my eye on it, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should get it, maybe I shouldn't. Let me wait, let me save. And then I talked to Fozy about it, and he actually recommended, you know, why not looking on 5 Mile, OfferUp, Craigslist, eBay, or something. See if you can get it cheaper. So I lucked out, alhamdulillah, that I found this one pretty much brand new. The owner did open it, but he said it's never been used, so it is like brand new. And I got it for about $100. So I saved some money there, and I was very happy about that, alhamdulillah. Let me do something real quick. Oops. Wrong one. I meant to take out this guy. Sorry about that. Anyway. So yeah, I lucked out, and I got this guy for $100, which was amazing, given that I saved so much. And again, what this guy has is packed with so many cool features for, you know, just a camera monitor to help you see your frame better. So I don't want to really waste any more time, but I think we should go ahead and look into what this has to offer. So now I kind of feel weird that I unplugged the third camera because I'm about to plug it back in so we can get a top down. So let's do that real quick. Alrighty, here we go. Top down. The Feelworld F6 monitor. On-camera monitor with tilt and arm power outlet. More than a monitor. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it, shall we? It's already been opened from the bottom. The seals have been tampered with. But yes, it's a Feelworld F6 5.7 screen. Here we go. Whoopah! Very nice. Also, if y'all have any questions, comments, or just want to say what's up in the live chat, I'll be looking over. And let me know what y'all think of what's going on. Anyway, back to this. We have some paperwork, which I love. And it's in a language I can't understand. I'm assuming it's Chinese. But I think it's like the, yeah, warranty. They spelled it wrong. No warranty. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Going into there. User manual. Very important. Let's look at this, actually. Thank you for purchasing our full HD color LCD monitor. Blah, blah, blah. So, advanced features include histogram, focus assistant. Yeah. Very important. It does include focus peaking. Most cameras nowadays have that feature because the sensors are so much more sensitive. They enable that so you know where your focus is, especially if you have a really wide aperture, shallower depth of field. You know the drill. Let's see. False colors, zebra exposure, aspect ratio, image flip, P2P, center marker, safe frames, check field, image freeze, 9-grid, zoom, anamorphic, etc. So that was something else that I was very intrigued about with this particular model. And I think a lot of the models from Feelworld as well, they have the anamorphic mode. And since recently I have acquired the 50mm f1.8 and the 35mm f1.8 anamorphic lenses from Sure. They're amazing, and I can't wait to do like a full-on test with the 35mm and the 50mm combined. That'll be superb. But I just thought of something, actually. Back to the reason why I also got this particular monitor. Is so that I don't have something here on the side, right? That's supposed to be, I'm supposed to be monitoring myself, but I'm looking off to the side. Rather, I need to have something in front of the cameras. recently Caleb Pike from DSLR Video Shooter did a video recently on basically using a teleprompter to use as a way to look at people directly but not look at them directly, so that you use a better camera, but you, instead of putting an iPad or a phone or tablet for teleprompter usage, which you still can use, excuse me, you'd put a like larger but also small monitor of some sort, like a 7-inch or 8-inch screen. I don't know why recently my S's have been weird. And make that as like a secondary monitor for your computer, and you just drag, you know, the window for a Zoom meeting or a live stream or whatever, and you can see yourself. So it makes it easier to talk to instead of looking straight at the glass. I don't know what's happening over here. We're good? We're good? All right, great. So yeah, I didn't want to have the monitor over here on the left of me, right? Sitting in between these two awesome guys. But rather, I want to have it like underneath this camera right here. And we're going to set that up as well here live. So, back to the manual. Okay, it goes over the features more. You can do HDMI out, and it takes the battery, and it also takes a power cable. That was also something really cool about this particular package or bundle on Amazon, is that it included an extra battery, included an HDMI cable, it included the tilt arm, it included a carrying case, so you can take it with you on the go for different video shoots and the like. So yeah, very, very impressed with that. All for a whooping $100. You might luck out too. The guy was originally asking for $120 with shipping. It was like $130, so I would have saved maybe a couple of bucks. But then I offered him $100 or $105, and he was like, okay, and that was it. I think it also includes the sunshade in case you are outdoors, most likely. DC in, DC out for power. Yep. And all that jazz. Cool. All right. Moving on. We next have the case itself. It's a nice hard case right there. Very nice, high quality, and I love the aesthetic. You know, I love a good red accent with a black main color. Let's move this over here. And let's unzip this guy, open it up. Aww. Okay, what do we got? Not washcloth, a soft cloth to wipe down the screen. Very importante. Put that away. Ooh, this is the shade itself. Velcro. I'm assuming the frame is Velcro. Very important. I'm gonna slide you over here. Great. Let's open up the accessories. Ah, yes. The arm tilt. Very cool. Down here, standard threading, which I have this guy for, so I can stick it over there underneath my main camera. I initially was going to use the Joby GorillaPod, but that was too big, I think, to put underneath there. So instead I'm going to just use this small tripod instead. You never know when these things will come in handy. I've had this thing like forever. I want to say like a century, but I'm not that old. But still, like I just had this thing for so long, and I rarely ever had a use for it, but I just kept hanging on to it, and I don't know why. Now I have a reason. And hey, it works. So tilt arm, you slap the monitor right here. Screw that in. Has a nice cold shoe right here in case you need to add like a microphone or something like the illustration on the picture in the front of the box showed. This goes into a cold shoe mount and you can screw it down to tighten it. Very nice. You can see that right there. So very important, very cool. Next, we have the battery. Your standard Sony Npf 570 battery right there. Coming with this charger. USB connection, I'm assuming. How do you, wait, oh, okay, that way. That's how you go in. All right. And that's the cable for it right there. Very cool. Let's see. Ah, yes. HDMI. You got the mini HDMI. I don't know if you can tell. To regular. And I think that's for outputting. And then you have micro HDMI. Tell the difference right there. Micro to regular, mini to regular. And this is supposed to be on here. Very, very cool. And now, I forgot what the French saying is. Something de resistance. I don't know. But here it is, the actual monitor. Voila. Now let's try to get this out without hurting anybody. Come on. Why would you stuff it in like this? Oh boy. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come to Papa. There it is. There you go, Joey. There you go. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to take you out of the frame. I don't know why you're already in there. But this is the frame for the sunshade. And here is the monitor. Look at that. Very lightweight. And I like that a lot because it's easy to take with you anywhere you need to go. Plastic construction. Battery goes right there in the back. A lot of mounting points. Really important in case you need to put it anywhere. You have multiple buttons going across the top. And your menu and your arrows. And then on the side you have HDMI in and then DC in and DC out. So, without any further ado, let us put it together and try to get a feed from the video mixer to this so then I can see myself. Alrighty. I mean, I could go directly into here, or I could, let's put it with the arm. So just line that up, and screw that in. Does it not come with the battery? Oh, it does not. Okay, well, it does not come with a power plug, but I'm assuming that the battery is already charged, so let's hope for the best. So now that that's on here, I'm going to take this mini tripod and just screw that in like so. And would like to put this in the back. Bismillah. And let's power you on. Okay, looks like you are dead. Oh, I didn't mention that this also has USB upgrade right there and headphone out, which is useful, of course. I wish this guy charged the battery beforehand. That would have been nice. I wonder if I plug the USB, will it turn on? Let's find out. Oh, doesn't even fit in the bottom. Well, that's fun and interesting. So this is exclusive to this charger right here. Da, 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 da. Well, what I am going to do is try to charge as much as I can over here in my docking station. There you go. And I will place this, well, first, let's see, HDMI in. Well, I already have the HDMI from the other output right here. So that should actually go in nicely, like so. And then, boom, just like that right there. I don't think you can tell, but yeah, it's right there. There we go. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and just wait a little bit out to see what this will look like, but I'm very excited about this, guys, because again, like I've mentioned, having a field recorder, or it's not field recorder, having a field monitor, you know, just to give you that extra real estate of framing your composition is so important, so critical. Make sure your focus is on point and not all over the place. There are obviously a lot other ones, and I said recorder on accident because the higher end ones from like Adamus and I think those are the and Small HD, those two brands, those include video monitors that also record externally. So as you're seeing it, you can record to another to that platform. It is higher in price, but it is for those who record at higher bit rates, just for those extra details. And yeah, it's just different brackets for different creatives. Really important. I do have some really exciting news coming up, so make sure you are subscribed, make sure you are tuned in for next week, where I will be having a very special guest come on the show in person. Don't worry, they are corona free, and we will be trying, I don't know if you've been seeing the hint or not right here. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that recently I had acquired the 3 sauces from Hot Ones. And so I will be eating the hot wings with this guest, and I'll also be asking them questions about their career, a very famous YouTuber here in the Dallas area. So very, very excited about that. So make sure you are tuned in and subscribe if you haven't already, just like that right there. Check it out. Yeah. Whew. You know, sometimes when you don't plan for the unexpected. You never plan for the unexpected, you know? Did not expect this to happen, but hey, it happened, and we're just rolling with the punches. I did forget to fill this up with some agua, because I need some. I don't know why I'm even drinking from it. Don't need, there's nothing in it. What else is there to talk about? If we go back to the user manual, we have the buttons, right? 2 custom buttons, so shortcuts. Actually, sorry, 4 custom buttons. The menu button, up, down, left, right, and power. And that is cool in case instead of going through the menus for different features that you want to just have, you know, immediate access to, bam, just F1, F2, F3, F4. Very useful. Da 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 da. So like I mentioned before, the aspect ratio feature, if you are using an anamorphic lens, you can view in this monitor what it properly will look like de-squeezed. The GH5 already has that feature, and it's really cool. But again, it's a very tiny screen, you know, so I'm not a huge fan of that. My also, what am I trying to say? My God, you know, sometimes when you just can't think all of a sudden. Another reason to get this particular monitor is that whenever I use my gimbal, right over here, the Zhiyun Crane V2, it's also helpful to have that larger screen. So whenever I'm doing my gimbal moves, definitely I want to see something bigger. And that's what we were using in the 48-hour challenge for our film Switch. Make sure you check that out on Fozzy's channel when it is allowed to be released live. I'm very excited about that, by the way. Make sure you are subscribed to him. Look him up, Fozzy Yahya. Great guy, great filmmaker, quality content. So yeah, on his rig, as you'll see in the behind the scenes that I have on my channel, that will also be released when we are allowed to release them. He had, you know, the Zhiyun Crane and his Sony camera, but then had his monitor attached to the handles that he had, which helped a lot. Why am I losing signal? My goodness, this is frustrating. Come on, man. Sound like Joe Biden. Come on, man. But yeah, a very useful tool, very helpful, so that you can, like I've been reiterating over and over, you get a good, bigger screen so you can see what your shot looks like. Okay. I do remember, actually, back in the day, a few years ago, actually, I used to have a... Come on, video mixer. There you are. I used to have a Feelworld. I think it was a 7-inch monitor before, but I ended up getting rid of it because realized I didn't use it as much like I wanted to. But now I have real reason to, for real time, where we are live talking about film and television and everything in between, and then of course for video shoots. This does take a 4K signal in, just like the GH5 can output, and it's a 1080p resolution, so nice clean image right there. And of course with the tilting arm, you can see it from all angles. I think it said something to that effect about IPS LCD panel, right? Supports 4K, HDMI in, like UHD and DCI 4K. Pixel to pixel, very important. Let's see what else. What else you got for me, man? I feel like short circuit just going through this. Okay, here we go. Technical parameters. This is interesting. You have panel size, which is 5.7 inch IPS. Very nice large screen. Resolution 1920 by 1080 pixels. Color gamut 95% NTSC. Rec 709. Color calibration. So your colors are going to be accurate when looking through this. Pixel density 386 ppi. Pixels per inch. Aspect ratio 16:9. Brightness 460 CD over M squared. Contrast 1400 to 1, which is pretty good for, you know, a small monitor like this, considering. Viewing angle, right? Left and right, 85 degrees, 85 degrees, up and down, 85 degrees, 85 degrees. Backlit LED, it's adjustable backlit. Input HDMI, and then you can do power out. Power out being that you can power your camera if you need to. Very, very helpful. Very, especially if you're doing like run and gun and somehow your battery dies on your camera, this guy can power it up with the battery in the back. HDMI support formats all the ways down from 480i up to 4K DCI. Headphone output, stereo 3.5 millimeter. And yeah. 3 mounting points, which I showed. And troubleshooting stuff. Yeah. All important and good to know. So I think we're okay to try this now. It's been charging for a good amount of time. Let's go ahead and plug you in. Here's battery. And going in. Bismillah. And powering you on. Hey! There we go. We like it. And there it is, everybody. You can see that. Look at that. That is beautiful. MashaAllah. And it tells you the battery percentage in the corner. It's right now at 40%. Pretty good for just that amount of time, I think. Yeah, it's instantaneous. And it's kind of cool seeing that I have a monitor down here to see what the video switcher sees, and also on the computer with OBS, which is what I use for live streaming. Yeah, top view, side view, main camera. This is great. This is awesome. I am so stoked and happy about this. Sorry for the delay, guys. You know, trying to get this up and running, but this is such a great monitor. MashaAllah, it looks really, really cool. Very awesome. Let's see. Right now I am getting a notification that it's 3 minutes till Maghrib. So I'm going to go ahead and I think wrap this live stream. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. If y'all enjoyed this live stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification down below. Hit it. And yeah, make sure you are tuned in for next week with a special guest. If you are subscribed and have the notification turned on, you will see when I'll put the reminder when that live stream will happen. And that is on Saturday, November 7th at 6 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you are there for the Hot Ones Challenge with very special YouTube guest. I will see y'all later. This is Mustal Talib with Cinema King Productions signing off. Peace out.